we were gone for quite a while.
Oh yes, they were. After 6 long years, Chris is finally back to guard the galaxy in director James Gunn's Marvel blockbuster film finale.
Hello, we come in peace.
And no one is more excited for the latest sequel than Chris's wife, Katherine Schwarzenegger, and his 10-year-old son, Jack. We have to ask you, what did Jack think? Because I know, you said maybe he gives you feedback on the roles that you take. So
Yes.
What do you say about this role?
Well, you know what? He really looks at it objectively as an audience member, and in an amazing way doesn't look at it as just like he gets to go get swept up on the journey, and I don't think he sees me up there doing it. So I think he was really touched. He was really moved. He loved the animals, and he loved all the new characters that we meet. Rocket's friends. Is it okay to talk about that? Yeah. Rocket's friends that he met. He sat right next to me, and I was talking to Catherine, and she was watching him, and he would just look up and then periodically go and look over at me, and then look back up at the screen. It was cool.
The galaxy still needs its guardians.
Volume 3 reunites Chris with Zoe Saldana and Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon,
I'm done running.
Vin Diesel, and Dave Bautista.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
Are you ready to say goodbye?
It's a journey, right?
Yeah.
Making a movie, you have him writing it, us shooting it, him cutting it, and then the promotion of it. And in that regard, it's still happening. Like we're here, we're doing the same bits that we do in between takes. We're making each other laugh. We're giggling like little schoolboys, and so we're still in it. And but I'm not letting myself go there. But I know, like, that this is gonna, like, the movie's coming out soon. There's a ticking clock on us spending time doing Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, and that's gonna be pretty sad.
Yeah, I got sad. I don't go there. Like, it's sad, but I don't normally go there. But it hit me that it was almost over, and that was really sad. It's not, but also have to remember that we're good friends, so we talk anyway. A lot of us see each other pretty regularly, and so that part isn't that sad. In a lot of ways, the biggest sadness for me comes, personally, from saying goodbye to the characters, for me. And that isn't necessarily true for all the Guardians, because not everybody explodes in the movie. But for me, saying goodbye to some of the characters is difficult because I've been writing them and directing them for all these years, and I've become attached to them, almost like they're people I know.
Plus, there's plenty of smack talk between these two, especially when the talk turns to Chris's acting chops.
Seriously, dude?
Well, I've learned a lot. I always have looked at Quill as me. It's me if I was 9 years old and I was taken off of this planet and I had to fabricate a superhero persona based on the pop culture icons of my life. It's that. It's who would I be? And then on top of that, of course, a layer of like comedic clown for entertainment purposes, but ultimately it's me. And so it's given me an opportunity to really explore who I am as a performer and to make amazing relationships with everybody except James.
I'm thinking that probably just slipped out.
Wait, what?
It's
I
what
said
you
to
really feel.
To make relationships with everyone.
Except James is what you said.
Exceptional James.
No, you didn't. There was no additional at the end of that word. There was just except James. Like, I'm out of the picture. Like,
No.
You're excited about everybody that you're friends with, even some people that
No,
you
I
don't,
said I've
we
learned.
make fun of together.
No, what I meant was I've come to accept James.
Finally.
Come to accept me. That isn't what you said, first of all. And secondly, why would you need to come to accept me? You adore me, dude. Okay. You adore me.
I adore you.
I'm like your hero.
You're like my hero. He does this thing with his hand. That's how he directs me. He does the Jedi mind trick. No, yeah, that's been it. Be able to.
Sorry. Not.
Yeah.
Like
sorry.
Like you really accidentally said it.
I'm so sorry.
Now I am like a little insecure.
That's been the best part. The best part is meeting people and having those relationships and really like learning from somebody. So it's a constant. This craft, I hate when every time an actor calls it a craft, I think an angel gets kicked in the nuts. But this job, it is like a craftsman who you have tools and you learn how to use those tools. You sometimes even develop your own tools to get the job done, and to be able to develop this under his guidance has been very helpful. I've learned a lot. I feel like I've become more comfortable in my own skin.
Have you seen him in stuff before? He was really bad, and so it was sort of a transformation.
Dang.
He was not.
It's true.
The first two films, which have made a whopping $1.6 billion, have given us a lot of our favorite moments. One of them is the moment where you are singing. I love when you dance.
Yo, you do?
Yeah.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. He's in a little bit less of a singy and dancey mood in this film, but yeah, thank you. That was a pretty special moment.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing it in the first movie, and when I saw early screening of the film before it came out, having just seen the most profound, impactful scene of Quill's mom dying, and then the ship coming down. I was like, oh my God, these visual effects are incredible. And then Morag, and I was like, the whole thing, whoa, look, I look so cool. And then that song comes on, I start dancing, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You were freaked out on those days. I remember you were
was.
really insecure about dancing.
Yeah.
I felt like at the end when you did the dance off, though, you were less insecure.
Oh, I was just better at hiding it.
Yeah.
Hold up, you were insecure about dancing?
Yeah.
I've seen you dance.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, like,
Well.
even in Jurassic World, there was that thing. You got some moves.
I do? Oh, man, that means the world coming from you. Thank you. Yeah, it wasn't so much about dancing. Like, I'm happy to go to a party and dance. It's about being in a $100 million plus movie and being at the center of it and having to dance.
Yeah.
Like,
You could look like a real.
yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Thankfully, you knew what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
I could have cut the version where you didn't look so great.
Yeah, that would
I
be bad
still
for
might
both of us.
someday. That would be
Just the
Hey, give it to
director's
us.
cut.
the director's cut
That's a
of
good. That's a
Folks,
good.
Risk
folks
being
would
terrible.
want to see that. Folks would really want to see that.
I know.
I mean,
I know some of them.
Wait, hold on a second. I don't like this idea very much.
The Guardians are done, but is Quill done?
Well, I don't know. I mean, is Quill done? Probably not, right? I mean, I'm grateful that I got to make Peter Quill mainstream. He was a comic book character, but for the most part, a lot of people didn't know who he was unless you were really into comic books. But now people know who he is, and I think he'll live on longer than I will. And so there'll be a lot of iterations of this Quill character moving forward. Will it be me playing Quill? I don't know.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 hits theaters Friday.
We'll all fly away together one last time.